Hello cemetery seekers, we're here today at Redan Road Cemetery, which is in Aldershot. I have not researched, but it's a beautiful day, so you have to take advantage of these sunny times, do you not, when it comes to summer. Sunny times means sweaty ham, so I do have to warn you that I will probably be dripping with sweat and looking somewhat bedraggled, I will choose to use as a word. So, as we walk around here, I will just narrate what I'm seeing, because I don't really know much history about it. Aldershot is a military town, and I have been to the military cemetery. So, beautiful gateway coming up here. You come on through. Gorgeous sky. Very open air and flat. Not quite sure what's in those though, because there's no doors. I guess it would have been a chapel once upon a time. But let's make our way up the hill, shall we? View from the top. A lot of giant redwoods and cedars here, which is really peaceful actually. To say there's a railway just behind me, and a smaller cemetery which I'm going to look at in a minute, which is the children's cemetery, I think. So we're going to look at that in a minute, but you won't really know. I mean, big giant redwoods and cedars. Overall, very peaceful. On a beautiful sunny day like today. Look at the sky. Okay, so just to get an idea of the age of the graves here, because I didn't know before I came, this one's pretty epic. And it's 1868, the person died. Two male names actually, Alberto and John Bateman, in the same grave, which is pretty cool. And I had to show this one too, because there's a kind of a covering on this body here with words on it that says, "Though worms destroy this body, yet it shall." Very ominous as usual. Never positive with their gravestones, are they? Awesome name alert. David Blood Williams. That's pretty badass. Wish my middle name was Blood. Well, I'm taking it as a middle name. Might be a double-barreled last name, but if there were relatives of Jason Blood, perhaps, and bring on the demon Etrigan, maybe that's why they killed themselves. Who knows? And as I've just come up the hill, behind me, Aldershot is behind me. Wonderful view, high up, and smaller graves along the side. View high up here. Kind of similar to the Kimberley gravesite, actually, how that's all up on a hill, but there isn't actually a chapel or anything here. From what I can see, there's just that little archway on the way in. Maybe there used to be. There isn't any more from what I can see. Let's venture up that way and see if there is. Well, there ain't no church at all. There's a house here, but no church whatsoever. But just found this pretty awesome grave and looking for some cool ones. There aren't that many here, but this, it's like a magic lamp for Louisa Borland. Very cool. What would happen if I rubbed it? Oh. nothing. Never mind. It was like it actually had a flame on it or something at one point. Pretty cute. Alrighty then, so that was this side of the road, which is the bigger side, with the half chapel building in. I'm going to go over the other side now, which is older, I think, next to the train tracks. Have a look. A lot smaller, shorter gates. And there we have, as you can see, all the children's graves. All the windmills. Actually very peaceful on this side as well. A lot of older graves behind it. All the children ones at the front. These older ones are from... kind of hard to see a date on, but as you say, there at the top is the train tracks. It goes down quite a fair way as well. I guess if you could just follow the train track right back into town. Okay, there we go, there's a date. 1863. So you've got those really old graves next to the really young ones. Very peaceful here again. I'll carry on up this way first, and then we'll go back the other way. One last thing before I go. Tree hug! So gigantic. And here's a train coming now. There you go. You see how close it is to the cemetery there. So I would think that that actually linked up to the Necropolis Railway at some point to deliver the bodies to from London. Guess so. That's a crazy grave actually. Just in comparison to the smaller ones that we saw on the way in with all the kids. This one's a children's grave from the 1800s. Kind of cool. Joyce Winifred, aged 9 years old. Kind of sweet actually. But creepy, maybe. So I think that's kind of a roundup of this cemetery seek. If there's any history that anybody knows of it, then please do tell. Because I didn't plan on doing a vlog today, but it's such beautiful weather as usual, you have to kind of go with it. As I said, Aldershot is a military town, so I had been to the military cemetery and thought I'd try this one out. It's very flat and vast along the bottom, but there's no church, just a big hill at the top, so maybe there's some history as to what happened to the church. I don't know, I'll have to look it up. So from me, until the next cemetery seek, it is toodles, and stay safe out there.